It's Forrest here, and in this video I'd like to share with you on how ancient wisdom, the knowledge of the ancients, can absolutely help us grow in consciousness. When we consider some of the ancient wisdom, whether it be from, say, the Gnostic tradition of Samael Aun Weor, or the Hermetic wisdom of Hermes Trismegistus, what we'll find is hidden gems, treasures of knowledge that can allow us to take our lives, our spiritual growth, to the next level in terms of evolution and growth in consciousness and awareness. And this can only be done once awareness is cultivated. Throughout all the major religions and traditions, a certain development of consciousness is always recommended and adhered by. Because when you think about it, it's at the root of all things. It's fundamental, right? So when we consider physical objects, quantum physicists actually now know that physical objects is simply a dense form of energies vibrating at a very dense level, only perceived by our physical senses, our five senses, as whatever that object is. But on a deeper level, on an atomic level, even beyond that, it's 99.99999% empty space. It's energy. And that's where consciousness lies. It's a type of awareness. And the way to cultivate this awareness is to first break out of the monotony of your daily life activities. We really do live like walking automatons, like robots doing the same things, thinking the same thoughts, feeling the same emotions, leading to the same behaviors and actions on a regular day-to-day basis. This is why people are suffering. They look outside of themselves to fulfill something inward that will never be filled. The void will never be filled by external stimuli or objects or experiences. They can be temporary, but they'll soon fade out. So ancient wisdom itself can lead us to profound realizations within our own internal universe. And this will then lead to a growth and expansion in consciousness. The ancients led a path that was in secrecy, hidden in secret societies, hidden in symbolism, esoteric wisdom that was not actually given to the public. You had to prove your maturity as a individual, and even spiritually. You had to have certain characteristics before you were initiated in certain mystery schools. There were mystery schools in ancient times, and this is often when you were given the secrets to the hidden keys of ancient wisdom that will ultimately, if you consider a ladder, symbolically speaking, will allow you to climb that ladder to spiritual heights one can only think imaginable. But it's not an easy process. It's only for the select few. Only few were chosen. Few were called, or many were called, few were chosen. There were certain initiatic processes in ancient times that wouldn't be accepted in the modern era. And to know hidden in these depths, within these secret teachings, will reveal to us how we can expand our own consciousness, our own awareness, and lead to higher spiritual growth, advancement. And this to me is what it's all about, self-mastery. The ancient wisdom allows one to tread the path of self-mastery. And there are many, many, many different levels to mastery. There's perfection of mastery itself, And these are the bodhisattvas, right? The masters, whether that's Yeshua, Moses, Abraham, Padmasambhava, the Buddha. You know, there was an esoteric teaching that these masters gave to their disciples that they weren't authorized to give this publicly because of the implications. One can do terrible harm to themselves if they don't use this in a positive way, into an inner realization of themselves, and to propel them toward a path of self-realization, because that's ultimately that's the goal, right? Is to be born in this world. You go through the societal conditioning, and then you go through a period of deconditioning, so to speak. You unlearn what you've learned throughout your entirety of your life. And then you begin to take a completely different trajectory in life. If you're someone who is truly interested in self-mastery, and the ancient wisdom hold the keys to this, but only few will take that path, because it's a difficult path. It's very difficult. But the achievements are well worth it. If you consider what the outcome is, and your own personal expansion of consciousness, and who knows where that leads you after this life, where you can go, what worlds, what dimensions that you can experience through doing the deep inner work. So this is all I have for you in today's video. I wanted to kind of keep it short today. Let me know in the comments section on if you grab value from this video, and what sort of topics you'd like to see in regards to ancient wisdom, mind, body, and spirit mastery. And we'll also suggest or we'll consider making those videos for you. And lastly, we'll mention our Patreon is linked below. So if you're interested in these subjects, as I've just spoken about, and you would like early access to this content, then you can click the Patreon link below and take full advantage of that. So with that being said, we truly hope you enjoyed making this. We truly hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as we enjoyed making it for you, and we'll speak soon.